a star director. She is literally a rock star. I don't want to tell her story, but I want Shelly to come up and y'all give her a hand.
Woo-hoo!
I am so nervous, but I'm just like a regular person, just like any of you guys here. And I just want to say thank you, Nettie, for bringing us here and bringing these people to my life and my team's life, because I am infectiously in love with everybody here. Y'all are like why I love Cincy so much. And I'll just start like real quick. My why was, I was already the busiest person I knew. And so my why was just, I found my first true fragrance experience, and I just signed up for the discounts. And that why changed. But underneath the why I joined Cincy, my destiny why is my children and my grandchildren. And they propel me. I want to be a better person tomorrow than I am today for them. And so this fulfillment I have gotten out of Cincy is just to be able to love people, inspire people, and know that you can go from zero in your life, completely broken, to having a better tomorrow than you had the day before. And I brought my mom because one of the reasons why, but I'm her only child, and I am an only child for a reason, because I was too much. I'm too much for a lot of people, but that's okay. I am who I am, and look, the most powerful tool you can give yourself is grace to be yourself and love yourself for who you are, because there's only one like you, and you were made for a reason. So what helped me in life was looking at this girl in the mirror and going, oh my gosh, I forgive you. But I worked towards that self-forgiveness for a long time, because it was really hard to look at myself in the mirror. So my true why and what makes me get out of bed every day is to survive. I have to be, I'm a one-income home, so I have to make it. There is no, I don't feel like getting out of bed today. I was in that season one time, and I don't ever want to be in that season again, because I lost everything. So I have to make it. It's make it or break it. And that is really what I think we all need to know. Like, what is it that makes us get up out of bed? Why do we have to go do the things we do? You got to connect with that, because that's what's going to get you out of your comfort zone. So I love you, Nettie. I love you, Heather. Oh my gosh, it's y'all. I mean, this is the biggest treat that we get to come be amongst so many great people. Genesis, like so. But my mom, Shelly Dawn, stay focused. So I've got to get back to why I brought her here, so that I'll stay focused on what I'm trying to say. I love you, Mom. She is my mentor. She is my true hero. She nurtured me back to health. So, what I really hope to do is just share a little bit of my hope and inspiration, to help inspire you to look at the opportunities around you every day, and to fully embrace the potential that's waiting inside of you, that is just gotta come out. Listen to that. Let your true self come out. And ask yourself, do we realize that we have a lot of influence on the people around us? And I really think that, especially more in this day and time, that so many people don't necessarily need the product, or they might love the product, they might not even know about the product, and they don't even realize that they need what we have found that Cincy is, and that is bringing people together of all walks and looks and styles and opinions, and that's okay, because you are authentically you, and you should be. So one of the things that I try to do in my life every day is living my life out loud. watching us. People are watching how we're, and I say living our life out loud because they are watching us. They're watching how we handle challenges that we face. They're watching how we celebrate our life and our victories. And when we fully step into our power, we inspire others to do the same. And that's what I mean when I say living my life out loud. I've got notes, y'all, because I did not have time to memorize this. So let me just share a quick story to help put that in perspective. In the 1950s, doctors believed it was impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And for years, that limit remained unbroken. And then in 1954, Roger Bannister defied the odds and ran the first mile in under 4 minutes. What's even more remarkable about that, within the next year, 24 other runners accomplished what had once been considered impossible, possible. So the lesson from this is your belief shapes your potential. And once people saw it could be done, they believed it was possible. And that belief unlocked their own ability to go achieve it. So whether you believe you can or you cannot, your mind will accept what you tell it. If you truly believe you can achieve your goals and take consistent, focused, Mom, thank you, action, nothing is out of reach. But if you let doubt and fear control your mindset and don't put in the work, you're already setting yourself up for failure. It's belief combined with action that turns impossible into the possible. So what about you? Are you seeing the full picture of what's possible in your life? We hear so many stories today, so many successful stories. Take the roof off of your limits. Don't let it box you into a place that you don't get to go live your life out loud and the full potential that is in you, because we all have it. And when you push past where you are right now, whatever it is that's like, get out of your own way, whatever it is that's keeping you from saying hello to people, connecting with people, you don't have to bring your business in. In fact, I don't encourage you. I tell my team all the time, go be a friend maker. Make friends today. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve, and you'll keep growing into the best version of yourself. And that growth does not stop. It's a lifelong process. Self-growth is about constantly improving, constantly reaching for something better. And that's what keeps us moving forward. Right. So to break that down a little bit, if you know what your goal is, you set your target, or keep your eye on the prize is what I used to say, and this is before Cincy. My prize was my children, because I lost them all in 2006. I completely restored. I have a really story one day. Amen. I'd love to share if we ever get time to talk. But so I set my goals every month, like we all should. We all should like know what we want in our business, because we are business minded if we want to stay in this for a while. That everything else that we love about it will be there too. So I have my goal. I set my PRV goal. I set that, I want 2 new Cincy clubbers every month. I want 2 new team members every month. I want 10 new customers. I'm going to do a fundraiser, at least 1 or more, and I'm going to have at least 4 different party styles. And if you don't know all the ways you can party with Cincy, come to the trainings, because we're talking about it all the time. So once you have your goals and you have your target, it's time to take action. And consistent action makes things happen. Success is about showing up fully. Those that show up, go up. And you've probably heard that. I know you've heard it a couple times today. You're going to hear it a lot. And I heard it a lot when I signed up. Once I decided this is more than just discounts that I wanted, I showed up. Because I listened to somebody that was at the top of the company, and I wanted to reach that level. I let my mind see the possibilities. And I told my own SSD, this was in my first 70 days as a consultant, I'm coming for you. And I meant it with all my heart. And when I spoke it, something told my mind, you're all in now, girl. You gotta go. And that was November of 2020 when I joined. And, you know, it's been a fast track, but don't compare your journey to mine. I'm in a season, my kids are grown, and I'm blessed because I do work a full-time job from home, but I'm allowed to live in my happy place, and Cincy became my happy place. So I'm at a time where I can go all in hard. But that doesn't mean you joined today, you can be going to Greece with me next year. Who was it that joined today? Your chances of going to Greece next summer are greater than my chances. Right. And I want to see us all tap into that full potential, pay attention to what it takes to get those sponsoring points, those leaders, or the personal, and track it. Watch it every day. When I first joined, I looked at my dashboard, especially when I started getting a team member. I wanted to know what changed in that hour, because our workstation updates every hour. I was looking at it every hour. So let me get back to where I'm at. Oh, and showing up isn't just about showing up, you know, Cincy. I show up for the people that I come in connection with. I get involved in their lives, whether it's my customers or it's my team. I don't go to them about Cincy. Taryn will tell you, she didn't know me. I would check on her, especially because I knew she was going through a big challenge in her life. I wanted to know she was okay. I do the same for my customers. I want to know that they're okay. Talk to them. Foster that connection, that relationship, because we don't get successful by ourselves. This is not an I thing, especially when you're in sales. I don't even like to say it like it's sales, because it's about relationships, and I show up for them. I show up for their birthdays. Check your Facebook every time. If you're on Facebook, it will tell you who in your friends list has a birthday. I show them then, and I also go talk to them personally. I've been to baptisms. I've been to their other direct sales parties, just because I showed up for them, and that brought me team members, it brought me customers, and it built a loyalty, and that's why I'm able to have the customer relationships and return loyalty from them. So I show up, I'm consistent on my social media. I ask myself, am I making an impact in this person's life that they're going to remember me? Am I going to be, when they see me post something not Cincy, are they going to remember, oh, I'm out of wax. I've got a birthday present gift to get. So I celebrate their milestones. I celebrate my milestones. I celebrate my team's milestones. And just to wrap this up, if you take action, make it happen, know your goals, know your target, and just be consistent and take the next step that brings you closer to unlocking your full potential. Living your life out loud means stepping into every moment with purpose and confidence. It's about showing up, taking action, embracing the challenges that come your way. You're going to have them in your business, in your person, you're going to have them. But overcome those with a smile. Overcome that with tell your mind you need this energy today. For me, my source is the Lord. He walks with me. He gets me through every single challenge. So I challenge and encourage you to show up everywhere you can. whether it's in person or on social media. Connect. Let your little light shine and ask yourself, am I making an impact on the people I'm connecting with? Will I show up enough that they remember me? I didn't start here. I started at Essential Consultant, and I just kept showing up one day at a time. And I start at 0 every month, just like Heather does, just like Nettie does, just like Jennifer. We all, we're reset. We're essentially, we're essentials at the first day of every month. So we have to really take our goals, take our plan, keep the eyes on a target, and go make it happen, and live your life out loud.